Alright, so here we are, into the thick of it. Pack 1, pick 1, we are looking at a Mutilate. This card is pretty good. It's a rare, can kill a bunch of things, you can scale it based on the number of swamps you control. Volcanic Geyser in the pack, also a strong card. I think Wraths are strongest, also hardest to get. Last time it was Magma Quake, which did impress me quite a bit. Not sure whether Mutilate is going to be worse than Magma Quake. I would think it probably is, just because I think you have more flexibility over the Magma Quake, but that card was still quite good for me. It was like a 3-for-1 in a spot where I was losing, and then it turned that around into a spot where I was winning. I think I would take Geyser next out of this pack, and then maybe the Ring over the Worm. Maybe the Worm, I'm not sure. Don't have to think about it though, because we just get to take the Mutilate. Phylactery Lich. Well, what do we have here? We have a Ring, and we have a Sentinel Spider. We have Sign in Blood as well. Servant of Nephirox, Farseek. Well, Phylactery Lich is certainly not going to be something I'm interested in here. The Ring, I don't think makes sense. So pretty much I'm looking at either Sign in Blood or Sentinel Spider. I'm pretty strongly incentivized to go into black, given that I have Mutilate, and taking Sign in Blood makes sense for that reason. You can also like kill your opponents with it randomly. Sentinel Spider is a 5-drop. It's double pipped, but it is a good one. It's like one of the better green cards and like a reason to be, like a way to survive flyers, I guess. I think I want to take Sign in Blood. I feel like I'd be happy to play a bunch of copies of that, whereas as good as Sentinel Spider is, I'm probably not even... Well, maybe that's not true, because I'd probably still play the first like 3-ish Sentinel Spiders, but I feel like Sign in Blood is kind of calling to me here. Farseek is good. I hope this is okay. This might not be correct, but I think it's probably fine. The Crimson Muckwader, as we already have 2 black cards. It's a little bit risky to take it. There's another Sentinel Spider that we could be taking here instead. If this thing works, it's a 3-2 regenerator for 2 mana, which is quite the bargain. The regenerate is a bit expensive, but that's okay. One thing that I noticed from yesterday is it was actually pretty hard to get 2 drops in my red deck, so if something weird happens where we don't end up playing like the maybe this is just not correct. Like I could take Sentinel Spider and it's like a good green card and I don't have to pigeonhole myself into the exact color combination. I probably should take Sentinel Spider, just try to stay a little bit more open. The Muckwader is good, but it's not like ridiculous, and just in these early picks it seems like red is not necessarily the most open color. You could take the Muckwader here, but it is a pretty big gamble on 2 colors being open. I was gonna say that just having like Torch Fiend in my deck yesterday would have been totally fine, which I think is probably true, but I think this is more exciting than Torch Fiend. Take that instead. Now what do we have? Have an Arbor Elf, another Sign in Blood, Evolving Wilds, Divination. Pretty good pack, not very good for red, so looking like a reward so far for this choice. I want to take Evolving Wilds. I don't know if it's correct. Arbor Elf in a deck with Mutilate and Sign in Blood does not seem great. Like, the thing about Evolving Wilds is even if we just end up playing black-green without a splash, this gives us flexibility with our Mutilate. I can crack it turn 1 to help cast Sign in Blood on 2, and it can turn on double green for the Sentinel Spider, so this already has a lot of utility. Passing Sign in Blood, Divination, Elf. The Elf is like the most notable card in the pack. The card that's most likely to punish me for passing it as well. Good white creatures in the pack. It's worth taking note of. We might end up playing white here. Gonna have to actually read the Veilborn Ghoul. Divination in the pack. So what are you exactly? 5 mana 4/1. Whenever a swamp enters, I can return it from my graveyard to my hand. Okay. There's a Yeva's Force Mage, which is kind of a gray ogre, but maybe it helps me push some damage or something. The ghoul not being able to block really makes it quite a bit worse, I think. Maybe it's still okay. Otherwise, Mind Rot, I think, is a reasonable card. I think I want to take the ghoul. It might not be very good. Like, it doesn't look very good, but it seems like it would be hard for me to get a good card from this pack. I think the green creatures are very medium. War Falcon can be good, but we're not really set up for that. Sentinel Spider needs to be a soldier for the War Falcon. Exactly, Mercurio. Yeah, but hopefully it can't die. That's my goal with it. Good to see you, by the way. Blue-white land I don't think is doing us anything, or doing anything exciting for us here. I don't think Duress is necessarily a main deck card in the format, so I'm going to be looking at one of the vanilla creatures. I'm kind of incentivized to take the Canyon Minotaur, I think, at this point. Just try to find cheap creatures so I can actually have like a curve, even though I do think Vastwood Gorger is quite a bit stronger, and seeing it and Phyrexian Hulk in the pack kind of make me think, well, yeah, like, it looks like green does a pretty good job at going big. It's funny that the route I've taken here is arguably worse than either of the other routes I could have taken. Like, if I started with Arbor Elf over the Evolving Wilds, then the Gorger looks a lot better. And if I took the Muck Wader, then the Minotaur looks a lot better. But instead, I've gone this path where I'm kind of straddling both options. I think Walking Corpse is more or less a slam dunk for this deck, which is a weird thing to say, but we have like no cheap creatures. People were saying this format's aggressive. A lot of the creatures in this format are gray ogres, so just having a grizzly bear is pretty nice. Lots of Mind Rots going around. Does feel like black is open. There was another Sign in Blood we passed as well, so I'm hoping to pick up a Mind Rot at some point, but we don't have to do that just yet. Ooh, Mark of the Vampire. Well, I do like that. Really punish some opponents for not having spot removal, and it can be kind of tricky to pick up spot removal in this format. Like, the best blue does against this, blue has Encrust and Unsummon, neither of which is very exciting. Red might be totally out of luck. Markov the Vampire, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've like thought of that before too. And it has Markov's name in the flavor text and stuff. It's got to be intentional, right? Has to be. Yeah. And I forgot that Murder is in this set. That's the premium black removal. We get to take Crippling Blight, which I think is reasonable. Guardian Lions in the pack. I don't think that's a card I want. Well, here's that Phylactery Lich on the wheel. This time I will grudgingly take the Guardian. Well, I could take Tormented Soul and try to play an aggressive deck. Maybe that's better, actually. Like, if I put Tormented Soul and Mark of the Vampire in my deck, if that's just like what I'm doing, sure. I don't think it's very likely that that's my game plan, but it's possible. Yeah. Now we can take... Do we want to take the Lions, or do I want to take this crappy Aura? I think this Aura is too bad. This time we can take the Lions. You'd have loved the Lich. I think the Lich doesn't work. I think it's really hard to get artifacts. If it were just triple black for a 5/5, then sure, but... Oh wow, very late divination. Unexpected. A man can dream. Let's just... Maybe I might just play this crappy deck with 1-drops and auras, though. Yeah, the Darksteel Ingot. That seems like a reasonable card to put in the set as well. I'm pretty sure it was in a core set. Ooh, Yeva? Crackshot, I have to pass my prized elephant. Oh, Avon Squire as well would be nice. Oh, and a Searing Spear? Actually, just this whole column. Can we do, like, is it a grid draft? What kind of draft is it where you can just, like, take rows or columns? I want to take this column. M13? Yeah, I was close. This is tough. I feel like Yeva has the highest upside, and it did feel like green was pretty open, or at least somewhat open, but then that means we might have put Cooper into green. But I think like 4/4 flash, like eat your dude, is really sick. Gets worse after game 1. There's a chance that like Searing Spear is best, but I don't think red was very open. Avon Squire is good in the stupid 1-drop deck, maybe. I do actually think that, yeah, I think I'll be taking Yeva here probably. Looks like we got rewarded so far, but it's hard to tell because this pack is really good. Rummaging Goblin is nice. Scorpion's pretty decent. I think we have to take the elf here. I think this is a forced elf when our 2 green cards are both double green. Attended Knight is very good. Deadly Recluse would be great. I think Cooper took an uncommon from this one. Yeah. Let's take the elf, I think. Ooh, okay. Well, I do love Fog Bank, but... And I wish Farseek actually... Well, I guess with Evolving Wilds and Farseek, we're kind of set up to be able to splash now if we wanted to. Archdruid for my elves. Oh, I forgot Yevo is an elf. Yeah, good catch. I think Fogbank is either Fogbank or Sleep. The cards in the pack that seem best, I think, are blue. I think I want to take Farseek. And then... This is kind of the direction we're going, trying to cast Sentinel Spiders, Yevas, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's true, but with multiple pieces of fixing, I think I can afford to do it. Because like right now, if I just run like 1 mountain and pick up a lightning strike, I already have 3 red sources. But it's true, my black color commitments are pretty strong at the moment. I don't think I can justify Fogbank here. I think after taking Yeva and Elf, I have to take Farseek. Arctic Avon. Oh, another Elf and an Evolving Wilds. Also Welkin turn. And Turn to Slag. This is another good pack. Never mind the Bolus just sitting there. Well, I'm talking about splashing, and Bolus is a card where you basically have to splash, but I don't think that's going to make sense for me. Primal Hunt Beast. Oh, we could go Primal Hunt Beast plus Mark of the Vampire. That sounds pretty gross. Really good red cards. I don't think I can take Evolving Wilds here. I think I have to take one of the green creatures. Yeah. Is it crazy to take Hunt Beast over the Elf? This is where, like, I wish I had... Let's see if I can pull this up in time. I Scryfall, go set, M13 color equals black, type, creature, rarity, C. Trying to see what the black 4-drops are. Mana value 4. I have to select a card or I'm going to run out of time. Like Liliana's Shade and Bloodhunter Bat. I think I'm actually just going to take the Hunt Beast over the Elf here. It's maybe a little bit blasphemous or something, but... Yeah, I mean, at this point, I just... this pack is very bad for me. This pack is really, really bad for me. I guess we have outs to try to play black-blue. We passed a Fog Bank, and... was there another blue card in the previous pack? I don't remember. This is a bad feeling, though. I don't think this... Yeah, I mean, this pack is just a disaster for me. Alright. I just want to know what's open. I mean, feels like either maybe Cooper doesn't know what he's drafting, or he's just giving me the absolute shaft here. I guess I have to play blue now. There's a Windrake. And just be really sad that I don't have my Fog Bank. I can't play green with this. It feels like Cooper's in black. We've seen no black cards this pack. Cooper, why are you taking my black cards? Mark of the Vampire Windrake would be good. There's a Bloodhunter Bat. That feels very, very important for me here. Trading Post makes goats. What else does it do? The artifact text doesn't really matter. I don't think it's a Trading Post here. Crackshot's like Trading Post with the Phylactery Lich. Hello? What are you doing? Exactly, yeah. Yeah, and just as I say that, we get this pack. And the Clock of Omens, I can imagine. I don't think I want a Gorger here. I think I just want to be able to cast my cards. So we're just going to straddle blue and green until we figure out what to do in pack 3. I mean, it just seemed like Cooper was in both of my colors here. Well, I mean, maybe the 1-pack was just... Or the 2-packs were really bad for green. Yes, exactly, Mercurial. I need more Walking Corpses. I need like 10 more Walking Corpses and like 2 more Marks of the Vampire. Then we have a deck. I could play Evolving Wilds and Farseek to splash my blue cards. We might actually be entering that territory here. Ay, ay, ay. Scroll Thief. That card was very good for me, but it's looking quite a bit worse at the moment. I had Kite Sail in my last deck and 3 Scroll Thieves, so that was nice. I also had Unsummon and actually some removal. We've seen a million Vastwood Gorgers, though. We just need cheap things. Take this Aura, because I don't think the other cards work. Imagine that with Trading Post. I don't even know what I took. Oh, the Gem of Become... Oh my god. Wow, that's a very late turn to Slag. I could take the Harbor Serpent. I need to take the Harbor Serpent. I can't afford to hate draft here. Smelt. Blow up Crackshot's artifacts. Sorry, Crackshot. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. For 1 mana, yeah. It's so efficient. It's basically Embereth Shieldbreaker. Okay. Omniscience, that's not going to cut it. So since we're in this spot where we still don't actually know what we're doing, can I just take the Bloodhunter Bat, maybe? I think without interaction, like, we really are trying to leverage Mutilate and Mark of the Vampire as much as possible. I could take the Elf, but I'm at a point where I don't think the Elf actually contributes to my game plan of trying to kill the opponent. And the blue deck might just be better. Problem is we do give up Yeva. Let's take the bat. And I don't think we're going to be aggressive enough for Tormented Soul, but it's just... I mean, if we get the +3/+1, the white one is +1/+3 and gain 3 life. Divine. Are they both favors, maybe? Dark favor. Yeah, okay, so they are both favors. So it's +3/+1 and you lose a life, which sounds right. If we can go Divine Favor on our Tormented Soul, or even Divine, Dark Favor on our Windrake and stuff, I actually think that would be really good. Okay, but now they're putting me to the test. I can take Duty Bound Dead, which is cheap, or I could take Mark of the Vampire. I don't think Hamlet back with Mark. Crackshot's playing a totally different game than I am. He's playing like 5D chess over there. I'm like, I need to play this goofy aggressive deck. I feel like it has seemed difficult to pick up cheap cards. I can pick up Duty Bound Dead maybe. Is this good though? This is like the Goblin Champion or whatever, right? I think it's okay to take the Duty Bound Dead. It's so weird. This draft has been insanely tough. Now this pack. I think we just take a Walking Corpse. Just hope it's a 3/3 with the Duty Bound Dead. Bond Beetle is whatever. We never did get the Mind Rot that we wanted. Captain's Call is good. Divine Verdict. I think with this deck I'm shooting for a 2/1 and just trying to build a curve that actually works. But I think at this point the blue is actually better than the green, because we have Divination, we have Harbor Bandit and stuff. I would love like an Unsummon, like some amount of interaction. Sleep, that's really good interaction. Yeah, I think we're blue-black, and at this point we're going to say goodbye to the green cards. Now we just want one more Mark of the Vampire. How am I doing on Playables? Probably not great. Oh, we are not doing so hot on Playables. Oh, we are not doing so hot on Playables. We're at 16, and we're a few picks into pack 3. Well, maybe we wheel either Kraken Hatchling or the Corpse. Maybe we play 20 lands. It'll be fine. What could go wrong? Hatchling Sleep combo. Oh, how about Dark Favor? Are we taking this over the Walking Corpse, though? No, we only have 11 creatures, right? What do people think? How important is Dark Favor here versus the Walking Corpse? I actually think Dark Favor is really important, and we haven't seen any others. I don't think so, Crackshot. I think it's Dark Favor. Just get ready to go all in on like a Tormented Soul or whatever. It makes other Tormented Souls better if we pick them up. I think we're just blue-black race them. This is not a deck I'm comfortable playing, for the record, for multiple reasons. Cooper, you screwed me over in pack 2. Alright. Fairy Invaders. It's like actually a good card. Well, looking good for the pivot into blue so far. We're at 19 playables. We just need to squeeze 4 more playables out. Come on, Mark of the Vampire. You know you want to pass me a Mark of the Vampire. Okay, well, I can't complain about a Divination. It's here pretty late. It's a 3-mana card. I'm not allowed to take Zombie Goliath here, I don't believe. We're getting there on Playables, maybe. We're at 20. Oh my god. The two bangers. I think it's Mark of the Vampire here. I don't think I'm allowed to take Walking Corpse. I think we're a combo deck. And this is a big combo piece for us. I don't think it's the Walking Corpse. The part of my brain that says auras are bad, you get 2 for 1, and like, what about your curve, and what about your creature count? That part of my brain just needs to hang on tight. I'm gonna take this Mark of the Vampire. Phyrexian Hulk? Maybe. We're not gonna take Gem of Becoming. Like, we can take this, play 18 lands. I don't want to put this in my deck, though. I want to get a Walking Corpse. Tormented Soul, we'll play that. That's like a perfectly good card. Can we get one more 2-drop? One more Walking Corpse on the wheel. Squeeze out the Playables. Yeah, I might rather play 18 lands than play the Hulk. I'm not sure. Corpse. Dang it. Sure. No deck building delayed today. Man, I'm getting roasted. Oh, wow. I guess I'll take Divine Favor. Alright, Crackshot. Here's your Battle of Wits. I'll take 1 Crackshot card of the whole draft. Yeah, we were close to actually salvaging this. Yeah. Now the deck building delay is trying to figure out all the right lands to add so I can play Sultai Soup. Oh, it auto-picked the land? I thought it would auto-pick the spell. It doesn't actually matter, but it's kind of funny. Alright. Well, yeah, I guess we play lands, just nothing else. I can briefly think about Harbor Serpent, but... Wait, is this better than Phyrexian Hulk? No, 5 or more islands, that's so many. Alright, well, this is our deck. This thing beeps at me in all kinds of ways, so I think it's on my end. Okay. So it's thinking 5 and 11, which is, of course, not even remotely close. Let's think about 6 and 10, but we might go to 7 and 9. Yeah, no, it's X-Mage. So I feel like 6 and 10 could be correct. Because we have 7 total blue sources for the sleep. We have a lot of black in this deck. Sign in Blood, look at all the black 1-drops, etc. Yeah, let's try this. And then... Oh, I don't think this one's going to be a trophy, folks. Choose myself to play first. And beautiful hand. Perfect. This is maybe not actually a keep. Alright. I think this is a Windrake first kind of game. Well, it's not good for the opponent, but it's good for me. Um, do they have a Farseek? Oh, they do have the Farseek. Okay. Land? This is not where you want to be as the opponent. Casting a 1/1. Deadly Recluse. That is decent. I guess I'm supposed to cast Sign in Blood? Or no, that's not true. Well, yeah, let's just cast Sign in. But I might want to Sign in Blood then. It's kind of weird. Let's cast Divination. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Try to give myself outs to kill them. So if I go put the Dark Favor on the bat, and then I, that's already what, 5 power, and then 6 with the Duty Bound Dead, so it's lethal with Sign in Blood, so that was the correct play, I think. I mean, the only thing they can really have here is Plummet, right? Oh, never mind. Another Deadly Recluse. That would do it. Oh, this kills them. It almost didn't, by the way. No, they didn't even see my Sign in Blood. No! Okay. I mean, they put up a fight. This doesn't seem like a very good matchup for me. Like, the opponent has multiple Deadly Recluses. Obviously, we can't really sideboard here. Okay. This hand, I think, is a mulligan. This hand is also a mulligan. Okay, this hand's better. Get rid of the 5-drop. And the Scroll Thief. Alright. Double recluse, but no land. We might just go for the mutilate. I don't really see why not. Sands of Delirium. Yeah, we're just gonna... This is really good info for Cooper. Oh, we hit the Veilborn Ghoul. That's nice. Okay, they have the plummet, sure. We've drawn basically all of our islands. Alright. Rebuy the plummet, probably. Yeah. "19 cards, I should be safe." Okay. Alright, this player I think has a really good deck. I don't remember exactly what they were working with, but I don't like my chances. I'm gonna keep this. We're gonna tutor Swamp immediately here. Oh, this player plays so fast, I forgot. Okay. So now there's a question of whether I'm supposed to Crippling Blight this or wait for the Mutilate. I think I'm supposed to go for the Mutilate. I do lose if they have counters. This is a really, like, this is actually very hard, but let's just play Swamp and pass. Okay. So we're just going to try to look very mana screwed here. Wow. Fog Bank. Oh, we have the Crippling Blight on the Fog Bank now. Ring of Thune. This is the white one, and it gives Vigilance. Okay. I think we go for the Veilborn Ghoul here. Okay. So now we go Crippling Blight. And then I can't play multiple 3-drops, so let's play Duty Bound Dead. This could have been incorrect. Yeah, I'm not sure about this, and I think I want to leave the Swamp in hand to get back the Ghoul. Oh wow, it just says GG. Okay, well, never mind, that works. Okay, so if somebody super overextends into the best card in my deck, then we can win. But I still think their deck is really good. And I don't like my chances in general. Thanks, Don. So what do we want to do? Is this a Harbor Serpent matchup? I think it is, over the Phyrexian Hulk. Don't like Phyrexian Hulk. Gets through the Fog Bank if we end up in that board state, and otherwise my deck is really bad, so sure. Now there's question of whether I can rep the Mutilate even though I don't have it. Thanks, yeah. Yeah, now I have to Crippling Blight this. Divination, okay, that's not too scary. Dark Favor. Okay, this bat is going to be beefy. I shouldn't be F6ing here. feel like they're going to hit Captain's Call. Oh, they hit Rain of Blades. That's very good for me to know about. And the Ring of Thune. That's still the white one. Rain of Blades is pretty good against me. So we can now go Dark Favor plus Windrake. There's the Captain's Call. Suit up a soldier. Another Mark of the Vampire. Okay. All right. They just attack with 1. I'm very happy. Feels like they're holding up Divine Verdict. Does this feel very Divine Verdict-y to anyone else? I could just pass. Pass and make it so they don't have any targets. Play this. I think I'm down to pass. I just feel like they have Divine Verdict. Oh, they can have the 3/3 Flash Flyer. Okay, knowing they can have the 3/3 Flash Flyer, let's go for the other play. Well, rip. Okay, that sounds like 3/3 Flash Flyer. Yeah. Hydro Surge. Interesting. And they didn't have... Oh. What? They didn't have it. Griffin Protector, okay. I have 7 mana now, right? I think I just go for this. I'll just hope that's game. Okay. Oh, and we're into the thing here. Okay, we'll keep this. We gotta go for the Tormented Soul Dark Favor game plan here. The Phyrexian Hulk is not really in this hand. I should play Swamp so I can cast... yeah, I should play Swamp here. Because then if I draw Sign in Blood, then I can cast that and play... the 1-drop. The Duty Bound Dead. Okay. Okay, so far I think we're winning. I mean, we have a 3-turn clock. I don't think I play Walking Corpse. It doesn't really do anything here. So I guess I cast Divination. Okay. Does Cooper have the O-ring? Kind of needs to find it. I think he would have played O-ring last turn if he had it. Suddenly the Phyrexian Hulk is looking like it could matter. Mark of the Vampire. Okay, okay. At this point, I think we're trying to dig for Mutilate with the Sign in Blood. I don't know how I beat this. Like, let's... Oh, I don't have a screenshot of my deck. I mean, I can find Sleep. That's like the other main way. But we don't have that either. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. Let's play this. I think I need to block this. Sarah Angel, maybe? Could be Divine Verdict. Well, I guess I can play Phyrexian Hulk. Let's play a Swamp, you never know. Yeah, just any random Exalted guy. Now I think I have to take the damage. If we find the other Mark of the Vampire, we're probably winning. Probably supposed to chump with the Walking Corpse? I don't really know. It's not doing much else if I don't block. I don't know. Let's just throw it in front. Cooper can figure it out. Feels like Cooper's been trying to play around Mutilate the whole game, which is why we saw the Guardians get run out only after I played the 5-4. Yeah. Oh my god, we did it. Okay. This is a stupid game. Captain's call, okay. So that's probably what he's been holding. Now I draw the Mutilate. I think I go for it. Oh, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 4 swamps. No. Okay. Show of Valor, huh? That's pretty rude. Okay, that's fine. Essence Drain. This is so rude. What the heck? Just keeps attacking. We're at 37. we could still lose, sadly, but Disentomb, no. Duty bound dead. Oh, that's bad for me, actually. That's a problem. Just draw sleep? No. Yeah, I mean, we just gotta go for it, I guess. Okay, no cards in hand. I did draw the sleep, nice. Alright. Whew, we're up a game. We're not supposed to be up a game. We're supposed to lose. We drew all of our divinations, and we drew all of our auras, and we drew sleep and mutilate, and that's what it took to win a game. That was good. What a bizarre game, though. That was hilarious. Alright, try again. We both mulligan. This hand's interesting. I think I have to keep, but this is not very good. The thing is, like, we have lands and spells, and we have, like, 3 divinations in our deck. Cooper's at 5. Decent chances 5 is better than my 6, though. Well, there's a start. The Walking Corpse face off. So the Veilborn Ghoul. Try to hold swamps for that guy if possible. Absolutely not allowed to block here, by the way. But, oh wait, interesting. Exalted guy. 0-4 wall. No? Okay, we'll block. Wait. Oh, I almost messed up. I almost took my block out. Oh wow. This is pretty good, I think. All right, we're really close to a trophy, folks. Cooper has 1 card in hand. I have to get this right, though. I can't afford to screw this spot up. Okay. Whoops, voice crack. Evidently not. Cooper is not happy with me. I just have to make sure I don't take lethal. Yeah, I think we should be okay in that regard. I mean, I can pay a little bit of attention to that, but here it's just an attack for 6, and then... Oh, that kills him? Alright. We did it, the 3060. Boom. It's a nice feeling.